Why are men hesitant to come to the singles hour? Wow. Tonight's topic is hot. Is hot. Look at that. Let me read from here. Yes, it's too far for me to hear, for me to see. They don't make men like they used to. 7% believe.
Yeah, that's about
they don't make
42 people.
men like they used to.
Yeah.
So far, around 600 people voted. 12% they are not ready to start a relationship. And there's a baby in a, how you say?
A bottle.
A bottle there. 12%. 5% they're too lazy to come an hour earlier to the singles night, singles hour. They feel intimidated by the women. 13% believe they are intimidated, they are shy. They think they won't find anyone. And there's a broken heart there. And 44%, they don't want to expose themselves. Naomi.
Yes.
Naomi, what do you think? What did you choose? What did you vote?
Well, I voted, first of all, that they feel that they won't find anyone, but because I couldn't change my vote, I would have gone for the last option, is that they don't want to expose themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I chose that option because I feel
Which one you show? Shad, can you show the ladies here, the camera? Which one did you choose?
So the first option I chose was that they feel like they may not find anyone. But later on, when I wanted to change my answer, because I thought about it again, and then I realised that guys, they don't want to expose themselves, just because maybe they feel like if they go there, they might feel like, oh, people's going to know that they're looking for someone, or they just have the wrong perception of singles hour. That's why I wanted
So
to
you
change my
voted for
mind.
you think they don't want to expose themselves?
Yes, now I would vote for that.
How about you?
I voted for Louise.
Louise.
Yeah. I voted for they don't make men like they used to. And the reason
Wow.
the reason why I did that is because actually some of the other points.
Sorry, no sorry.
No, I'm not sorry.
Right? That's it.
I'm not sorry. Because I think a lot of the other points kind of fell under that topic. Even that whole, I think it was number 4 where it was speaking about they don't want to, they don't want their heart broken, and even, they don't want to expose themselves. It's like, before they wouldn't think about exposing themselves. If they wanted something, they would go for it. And I think the men of this generation and recent generations,
They're a bit more timid.
Yeah,
right?
timid, and they're not so audacious to go after what they want. So.
Okay. Very well.
Okay, all right. So they should be more audacious, like in the past.
Yeah.
Right? Come on.
Yeah, man was a man, and
Ty, go ahead, Ty.
I think just besides the poll, I think the reason why a lot of guys don't come singles hour, I think it's because I think they do feel intimidated by women, but from a point of view where they come and they see like a lot of girls in groups. So if they go and they spot someone, they're gonna have to break that group up and like, say to the girl, "Oh, can I speak to you?" But the girl's in a group, so they might feel like a bit like.
Yeah, but we're working on that. Right?
So when they come, the girls are in a group.
They stay. I've noticed they stay in
Really?
groups talking. So it's like they're protecting each other. Nobody can burst, the formation.
We should have added the option, girls in groups,
Yeah.
Why they don't come to the singles hours? Girls in the groups, right?
And also another thing is I think one thing they stopped doing is the age badges. Because before there used to be the age badges, but now I don't think they do it anymore. Or they've done it like once, but not anymore. So to approach someone, you don't know if you're approaching the right person. So then it just gets really awkward.
Okay, so old badges.
Age badges.
To put the
Old
age.
badges.
Old badges. No, the old badges need to come back. Old age badges.
Yes. So just be careful, because if you see the age, right? You're walking towards the person, right? You're walking, and then suddenly you see the age, and you're like,
Yeah, because some people
we need to see how that's gonna work,
look
huh?
a lot younger than they really are, right?
Yeah. All right. So that's something we can try. So we should have added this on the poll, right?
Yeah.
Yes. No age badges. That's why men are not coming. We're not gonna go to singles hours.
they're
We're not gonna go
groups.
until you bring back the age badges.
But I think Pastor Elijah is working on the thing about the groups.
Let's see what's gonna
we
happen.
don't know what he's preparing, but it's called a hot seat. So I'm pretty sure that
Let's see what's gonna happen.
it's gonna be good.
And you, my friend,
Pastor,
what is
to
your
be
opinion?
honest, I understand what everyone said, but I mean, even if girls are in groups, if you want to speak to someone, you go there, you go and claim what you want. Again, we all learn the violent take by force. So why is it in singles night you're different? Like, you have that same attitude in everything that you
Wow.
do. I think the main issue is just that the men are not ready. Like, they're not ready for a relationship because, again, everything that's on the pole all stems to them not being ready. If you don't expose yourself, you're not ready for a relationship because a relationship is about exposing yourself.
You have a good point, man.
Yeah.
So everything falls into that category.
Into the same category. Because I just reason even not thinking anyone's going to be there, you lack the faith to be in a relationship. All of these things, you just show that you're not ready for a relationship yet, and you have to work on yourself a lot more.
When you're ready, overcome all those
Exactly.
barriers.
Because you know what you want, you're ready for that, and you fight for that.
Exactly.
Very
Okay.
interesting point.
Even if you see the person that you want to approach is in a circle, that's what the love
What do
reps
you
are
do?
for.
Tell the guys. What do they do? Tell the guys.
Maybe go to one of the love reps and be like, there's this person I'm interested in. Is there any way you can pull her out of the circle?
That's a very good advice.
And
That's what they normally do.
Hold on, say it again.
Discreetly.
Guys, take notes, please. Take
That's
notes.
why they are there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do they do?
So, you know, they'll approach a love rep and be like, oh, this person, I'm interested, I want to speak to them. Is there any way you can get them out of the circle? Just let them know I would like to speak to them somewhere a bit more discreetly. And there you go, subtlety.
If the guy
Yes.
wants to go and,
Okay.
you know, in front of the crowd, that's his own faith. He's bold to do that.
But we do have the
but-
Delight Cafe area
Yeah.
with little tables that you can sit down quietly,
Yeah.
speak to someone.
But what she's saying is you can get the love team to help
to
you
help.
to get someone, to bring someone to talk to you.
So we need to make some adjustments.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, very good. And you, what do you think? What do
The
you
thing is, we're hearing that the girls are always coming in their groups. The guys need to encourage their friends to come in their groups as well. Not that they're going to be standing in a group together, but they need to be encouraging their friends. Come to
Yes.
the, you know, because
Because the guys come lonely, right? And imagine they come all by themselves, and there's a lot of women.
exactly.
They can be scary, right?
Yeah, they need to balance out the ratio.
Bring all the men of your
Exactly.
branch. Yes or no? Bring your
Yeah.
pack as well. Am I right? Yes or no? Bring a team.
Exactly.
So the last question, I guess, is what are you looking for in a man, a woman of God? What are you looking for? Huh? Guys, go first. Go first.
Yeah, I don't mind starting. Again, it's that key word, a woman of God, not a pretender, not a physical woman of God, but someone that is genuinely born of God. And I feel like sometimes it's so easy to say I'm of God, but you see it in the character. And one thing I said last time, it's not just someone that has a uniform, but someone that is a servant of God, because
Yeah.
anybody can wear a uniform, but not everyone can serve God. And that's the difference. So I'm looking for someone that's really of God, someone that's moldable, because I believe that you're not going to meet someone that's going to be perfectly matched to you. You're going to have to learn how to be moldable, how to
Because there
compromise.
are people that don't have a uniform, but they serve God.
Exactly.
And there are people they have earned a uniform and they stop serving God. Right?
Exactly.
So what's the point?
Exactly. Because my goal was, again, I'm not going to look back at all. I'm not going to look back. I understand that whoever you're with, whoever you choose, and just whoever you're with, that can actually affect how you're going to serve in the long run. And if I'm with the wrong person, that's going to cause issues in my service to God. So someone that's going to help me as well, as much as I'm going to help them, just to keep on going in this journey, to keep on, to remain, to maintain, and to make more disciples. So when people look at us, they see God in the relationship, and also things to grow, us to have the same vision. It doesn't have to be the same exact way, but for us to just come together and build something great to honor God. And that's me. That's what I'm looking for.
And you, Ty?
I think obviously the foundation is someone that's of God, and I think someone that is just willing to say like, here I am, to kind of whatever's needed from us as a couple, or kind of together as well. And I guess from a spiritual point of view, I guess someone that's like active in their branch as well, because you don't want someone that's just like in their branch but they're not really making a difference, or they're not, let's say, not evangelizing, or they're not if when they can go battalion, they go battalion, but they're still like evangelizing on social media, they're still kind of trying to bring people to the church, they're active in their team if they're in the VYG, or depending on what group they're in, they're still active within that group. And I think from a personality point of view, just someone that's a bit more, because I'm quite quiet myself, I'm a bit of a introvert, so to speak, so someone that's a bit more loud, someone that's a bit like talkative as well, I would say, so it matches, so it has that kind of match as well. And I don't think I want someone that's like bait either, like someone that's very like that everyone kind of knows. I always want someone that's kind of low key that not many people know, because then it just becomes a bit more of a problem. Is I think so when you're with someone that everyone knows, or something like that, but if someone that's low key that no one really knows, then I think it's a bit more easier.
If you were to choose Trinidad and Tobago, live there, or London, the big city, which one? would you go for?
Probably Trinidad somewhere, but I know definitely the church. I know 'cause when I went to the church, it's quite far away from where the thing is. So the
So it has to be close to the church, right?
somewhere there, yeah, somewhere in one of the cities.
But you're
and
more
stuff.
like a chill person. You like.
Yeah, that's probably
more
why. That's probably why I
calm.
would choose the Caribbean, because it's so slow there, and you can take life at your own pace, and everyone's just so
Yeah.
relaxed there. But then
So,
again,
ladies, if you like to chill, right? The beach, travel, coconut water, be in the shade, So here it is. And you girls, and you. Okay.
Well, I think Alex and Ty have hit the nail on the head in regards to the character of the person,
Okay.
being a man of God. But for me, a big thing is a personality.
Does he need to know math?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessary?
But if
Okay,
he's willing to
alright.
learn, that's even better.
Okay.
Um,
I thought you were gonna put a test in front of him. Look, solve this problem for me.
90% pass rate, but I'm joking. But
Okay.
personality is a very big thing for me, and someone who would challenge me as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I like being brought out my comfort zone. So if my partner's able to do that even more, I believe that will add excitement to the relationship as well. And just be able to be someone who likes to be challenged as well. I wouldn't be comfortable with someone who's very complacent. Even if they're not exactly where they need to be, but they're willing to challenge themselves, that's definitely an attractive thing for me. Yeah.
Okay. Very well.
So
And you, Naomi.
Well, for me, like everyone is saying, we all know, for me personally, I would like someone who's definitely of God, because I want to make sure that if I'm with the person, I want to make it to the end, and that's, for me, that's the top priority. I don't want just to marry someone just for the sake of marrying, but I want to be able to add to the person. I want the person to be add to me as well, so that we go to the end, because what's the point of getting married and then the person is weak in their faith and then you lose your salvation? So that's, for me, that's the nail and that's the nail in the hammer for me.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'm looking for someone who knows what they want. They're hardworking, they're driven, ambitious, and also someone who is a leader, because it's very hard these days to find a man who's really a man of God, who has character, who's bold and confident to do what they're supposed to do, and even like to be an example. This is the type of man I'm looking for. Obviously to have fun, do all those things that our couples will do, but most importantly is to make it to the end. That's what I'm looking for.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.